Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session we will be working on Exp25 Access Chapter 2 Cumulative International Foodies. I will guide you step by step. You can easily understand the instructions and complete your assessment without any confusion. If you need any help with blackboards, Engage, my IT lab assignments, quizzes, simulation exams, simulation training, hands-on exercises, midterm exam, final exam, or a complete course, you can contact me anytime on my WhatsApp and email. My contact details are available in the description and also shown on my laptop screen. I will provide you full support for accounting, finance, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, MS Access, mathematics, stats, economics, writing, computer science courses, programming languages like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, Python, C++, Java, and more programming languages, and website development using different frameworks and CMS like WordPress, Webflow, Wix Framework, and other frameworks and CMS. You can also contact me for your complete course at very reasonable price with A plus grades guaranteed. Now let's start today's assessment and go through it step by step. There are total 14 questions of this assessment. Now we have start the assignment. Here is the title of assignment. Let me zoom this. Exp25 Access Chapter 2 Cumulative International Foodies. Here is a project description. As you can see that you can also read it out carefully for better understanding of this assignment project. Now we will move to the question number 1. Question number 1 is that start access, open the downloaded access file named exp25 access chapter 2 cumulative foodies. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. Save the file to the location where you are storing your file. Basically, in this question, you will have to download this access file exp25 access chapter 2 cumulative foodies from Pearson My IT Lab dashboard. I have already downloaded this file from Pearson My IT Lab dashboard. As you can see that. Now we will move to the question number 2. Question number 2 is you will examine the data in the downloaded Excel worksheets to determine which field will become the primary keys in each table, which field will become the foreign keys, so that you can join them in the database. Open the supplier.xls Excel workbook, examine the data and close the workbook. Open the product Excel workbook, examine the data and close the workbook. You will import two Excel workbooks and that contains supplier and product information into the database. Click the external data tab, click new data source, point to from file into the import and link group, and then select the Excel navigate to and select the supplier workbook to the imported as a new table in the current database. Select first row, contain the column heading, set the supplier ID field index option to yes, no duplicate. Select the supplier ID as the primary key when promoted and accept the table name supplier. Do not save the import step. Basically, in this question, first you will have to open the file supplier Excel workbook and examine the data and then close the workbook. Then go to the file section on the desktop. Here is a supplier workbook. Open this. As you can see that here is our book, and then to examine it and close this. And then open the product Excel workbook. Here is a product Excel workbook. There is the data and close this workbook. Our main part of this question is click the external data tab, click new data source, point to from file in the import and link group, and then select the Excel. The next is navigate to and select supplier workbook to be imported as new table in the current database. Basically, in this question, you will have to import this supplier workbook into the database. Go to the file. Then click on the external data tab. Then go to the import and link group. Click on new data source and select the Excel and browse document. Go to the desktop, supplier, supplier, then press OK. The next part is let the first row contain column headings. If check this box, first row contains the column heading, check this. And the next is set the supplier ID field indexed option to yes, no duplicates. Click on next button, indexed option, supplier ID indexed option to yes, no duplicates, yes, no duplicates. Check this option, supplier ID. Then select the supplier ID as the primary key when prompted and accept the table name suppliers. Then click on the next button and choose the primary key, supplier ID as a primary key. Do not save the import steps. Then click on finish button. Do not import the steps, then close this. As you can see that the supplier table are now imported in the Access database. Do not save the import. Question number 2 are completed. Now we will move to the question number 3. Question number 3 is import the product workbook. Set the product indexed option to yes, no duplicates, and then select the product ID as the primary key except the table name products. This question is same like question number 2. Now you will have to import the second file product. Click on data source file, click on Excel. You will have to import the products data. Click on product file, then click on open button. Set the product ID indexed option to yes, no duplicates, and select the product ID as a primary key. Click on next button. Check this option, yes, no duplicates, and choose primary key, product ID as a primary key, product ID as a primary key. Click next button, then accept this product. Click on finish button and close this. As you can see that the supplier table are now imported in the database. Question number 3 are completed. Now we will move to the question number 4. Question number 4 is change the field size of the quantity per unit field to 25 in the design view of the product table. Set the field size of product ID and category ID to long integer. Save the changes and open the table in the datasheet view. Open the supplier table in the datasheet view to examine the data, then close the table. The first part of this question is change the field size of the quantity per unit field to 25 in the design view of the product table. Go to the file, click on product table, right click in the design view, go to the design view of this table, quantity per unit field to 25, field size quantity per unit, then go to the field size group and type 25 and set the field size of product ID and category ID to long integer. Product ID and category ID to long integer. First click on this product ID, then field size to product ID field size to long integer, product ID and a category ID. Click on this box and click on this drop down to select the long integer. Then save the changes and open the table in the datasheet view. Then save this table, right click on this to save and open the table in datasheet view. Right click on this, click on this to datasheet view. And open the supplier table in the datasheet view to examine the data. Now you will have to open supplier table in the datasheet view. Select this table supplier, then click on datasheet view. Double click on this to view this table in the datasheet view. Question number 4 are completed. Now we'll move to the question number 5. Question number 5 is you will create a new table that will enable international foodies to associate each product with a food category in the database. Create a new table in the design view. Add the following fields in the design view and set the properties as specified. Add the primary key field as category ID with the number, data type, and number assigned to a new category, including the period as a description. Set the caption property to category ID and save the table as categories. Basically, in this question, you will have to create a new table in the design view and add these following fields in this table. Go to the file and click on create table. First you will have to close these tables. Go to the create tab and click on then go to the tables group, click on table design. In the field name you will have to set this field name category ID with the number data type. Select the number data type, this one, and the description is name assigned to a new category. Copy this description and then paste into this field. Then set the caption property to category ID. Caption property, now you will have to add a caption. Copy this. As you can see that the caption option is here. Click on this and add the caption category ID and save the table as categories. Now you will have to copy this name and save this table. Press Ctrl S to save this table. I have pressed use the keys Ctrl plus S, and this pop-up are showing the table name. Now you will have to paste this table name categories, then press OK. Save this table. As you can see that the categories table are now showing. Question number 5 are completed. Now we will move to the question number 6. Question number 6 is add category name with the short text, data type, and name of food categories. Include the period as a description. Then change the field size to 15. Set the caption property to category name and required property to yes. This is the same question like question number 5. Now you will have to add a new field category name. Click on this to add a category name with the short text data type. This is a short text data type already selected. And then type the name of food category as a description. Copy this. Name of food categories. And then change the field size to 15. And then field size to 15. Category field size to, in this box we will have to add a field size 15 and set the caption property to category name. Now you will have to set the caption property to category name. There is a caption text field. Now you will have to add this name, category name, and the required property to yes. The last part is required property to yes. There is a required property, as you can see that. Then click on this drop down, and click on yes button. Question number 6 are completed. Now we will move to the question number 7. Question number 7 is add a category description with the long text data type. Set the caption property to categories description. Switch to datasheet view and save the table when prompted. You will enter a category data in the table in the next steps. This question is same like the previous question. You will have to add a new field. Like this, and category description, and the long text data type. Long text, you will have to select this long text. Set the caption property to category description. Caption property, copy this and set the caption property to this one. Then switch to the datasheet view and save the table when prompted. Switch to datasheet view. Now you will go to the table design tab, then views group, click on views to datasheet view. The prompted are now showing. You must save this table. Click on yes button to save this table. We have now completed 7 questions of this assessment. If you need any help with the remaining questions or want me to handle your complete course, you can contact me anytime on my WhatsApp and email. My contact details are available in the description and also shown on my laptop screen. I will provide you full support for all types of assignments, quizzes, simulation exams, simulation training, hands-on exercises, or a complete course. If you need any help with this task, feel free to reach out to me. You can also contact me for your complete course at very reasonable price with A+ grades guaranteed. I have handled courses, MyLab IT, MyLab Finance, MyLab Accounting, MyLab PowerPoint, MyLab Word, MyLab Stats, and many more online courses. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel.